At the second stage of the Russian Grand Prix in women's singles, Adelia Petrosyan won her second victory. After a disappointing short program, Tutberidze's pupil pulled herself together and showed a more confident performance in the free skating program, although not without falls, but with a clean quadruple flip. Alina Gorbacheva was unable to offer any worthy resistance, performing only one planned quad jump. Thus, the women's competition did not bring any surprises. The second round of the Grand Prix in Omsk did not promise to be an easy task for Adelia, but the only serious competitor for her was Alina Gorbacheva. Sofia Fedchenko's pupil performed in good form at her first competition of the season. In the short program, the skater demonstrated a perfect performance. Double axel, triple flip and a cascade of triple lutz and toe loop were performed at the highest level. Alina also presented her Egyptian program with inspiration, which earned her 75.89 points. Adelia Petrosyan had a difficult rolling of her short program. She allowed a step out on a triple axel, successfully performed a triple lutz, but then went off on a triple flip and was unable to perform the second jump. She finished her program with disappointment and even almost cried. Nevertheless, she was given a good score of 71.48 points. Adelia Petrosyan lost her short program to Alina Gorbacheva, but the gap of only 4.41 points gave her a good chance for a rematch. Especially considering that in the free program Adelia planned 2 quadruple flips, while Alina counted on less complicated salchows. Watch Adelia Petrosyan's full performance on our website figureskating.org at the link in the description. After a disappointing short program, Adelia Petrosyan found positives in her intermediate result. "At least I'm not the last skater," the figure skater declared when she saw her scores. Perhaps this gave her extra inspiration as her free skating program looked more confident. She started her routine with an impressive quadruple flip. Then there was a fall on a quadruple toe loop, but the rest of the elements she performed at the highest level. Petrosyan skated with great inspiration, trying to convey emotion with every note in Leonid Levashkevich's February. After the performance she even smiled, but during the evaluation she was very tense. However, the judges rated her rolling highly, awarding her 236.31 points, which is 2 points more than in the previous stage. Now Petrosyan's final place depended on Alina Gorbacheva's performance. Sofia Fedchenko's pupil took to the ice with visible nervousness. It seems that she could not cope with the pressure of the intermediate lead, and her performance did not go smoothly. First Gorbacheva made a mistake on a quadruple salcho, then tried to recover, but in the middle of the program she made mistakes on a solo lutz and in a cascade of triple Rittberger and toe loop. After the performance she could hardly hold back her tears as she had expected to perform better. She placed 4th in the free program, but thanks to the advantage from the short program, she was second with a total of 205.71 points. Gold again went to Adelia Petrosyan. The bronze medal was won by 15-year-old Maria Agieva from Figure Skating Army. Under the guidance of Vera Latkina, she presented a bright performance in the image of Coco Chanel, and did not make a single mistake in the free skating program without Ultra C. She scored 202.29 points, which is an excellent result. The 4th place went to Sofia Zakharova, who presented a clean rolling to the music from Moulin Rouge. The women's competitions at the Russian Grand Prix were again without sensations. Perhaps in Krasnoyarsk we will be able to see more exciting performances? We will find out in a week. Tutberidze answered several questions from journalists about Lisa's immediate plans and life hacks that helped her to cope with different situations in sports, in our material. A couple of days ago there was news that you missed the season. Is it true? I would prefer to answer this question a little later. Do you feel that during the period of suspension shows have become much more popular among viewers than competitions? I wouldn't say that. We still have competitions with a lot of spectators. Especially the national championship or the final of the Russian Cup. Last year we had the entire Yubileyny Stadium full. So I wouldn't say that the shows have become more popular. There are just more of them. There are more people who can create them. But it has nothing to do with the suspension. What are your immediate plans? What do you plan to develop in? I'm interested in the media industry, I want to try my hand at it. Plus there are some other projects that I want to realize. But I don't want to talk about them yet. Last year you wished to find something that would be as close to you as figure skating. Have you managed to do that? No, I'm still in the process. Where do you look for motivation for daily energy-consuming training? And do you need to find it at all? Yes, of course you should look for it. Because without motivation there is no desire. Without desire there is no success. So this is a very important process. You can look for motivation by being inspired by music, by imagining what programs you can do, what you can learn. In my case, I used to organize some kind of challenges for myself, and it motivated me to realize what else I am capable of. But you have to be motivated. In sports it is one of the most important elements of success. How do you overcome crisis moments and not give up? I don't know. First of all, you always have to talk. If there is a crisis moment and you are having a hard time, you have to talk about it with your team, with your coach, with your choreographer, with your friends, with your parents, because you can't keep it to yourself, you will have disrupted training. When you are emotionally unstable, skating in such an excited state, everything, one mistake, and you are all boiled up, freaking out, and the training is not successful. In these moments you need a very good support from your environment. And, again, they should help you find some motivation, calm you down, support you. So that you feel inside that you can still achieve something. Here. What should be the diet of a champion? Can you eat whatever you want and not gain weight? Anything you want, I guess you can. But just a little bit at a time. It is important to eat a balanced diet, because you spend a lot of energy in training, and it is very important that your body gets all the microelements, fats, proteins, carbohydrates. Because then there will be a mood, there will be a process, there will be progress. And so on.